Well, it's a cracking July summer's day, and today I've just finished a fantastic bike ride into the Yorkshire Dales. I'm back home now at my local Pennines at Hollingworth Lake. 102 miles today, out towards Kettlewell and Grassington. They call it God's country. Here's the video, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines, and welcome to my channel. We're on the climb of Cock Hill, going from Hebden Bridge over to Haworth, and the lads are just behind me.
And you're joining us now on the descent of Cock Hill. This is the road that drops in towards Haworth. Got a few bends to take on here, and we're approaching speeds of around 38, 39 and 40 miles per hour. There's the guys behind, with Lee just catching me up and bridging the gap. As you can see, way behind, we are all strung out. Lee's now drafting behind me. I wind the pace up here to around 42 to 44 miles per hour, tucking in there. And at this point here I'm pushing a 5311 gear, and it's quite a long straight road, the visibility is good. There's Lee behind me, not pedalling, just drafting behind. Just passing the pub here. This can be a fast section, just be mindful of crosswinds where there's gaps in the walls. We're doing about 46 miles per hour here at this point. Again, I must stress, we are not racing. Just taking these bends here around 40 miles per hour, and we've got a series of left and rights. Just ahead here is a right hand bend. There is a farm. Always be mindful for traffic, farm traffic. And in the peloton, we're always talking to each other, giving people warning of what's ahead. And there's a really tight left hand bend ahead. Big bend. Here's Lee behind me now. He's got some superior braking forces there with his hydraulic discs. He can take these bends and brake a lot more effectively than I can. And on this section, I didn't like the look of the tarmac. It looked glassy to me, so I was taking these bends very cautiously. And I've got Steve closing the gap behind now, so there's three of us in a line here. Here comes Steve. He's bridged the big gap there. He's put some effort in just to get up to us there. And very shortly we all regroup, and at this point here we all come together and we ride then in towards Keighley. So we made our way past Keighley. We headed out on the A629 and had a blast down there. Eventually we turned off and headed towards Silsden on the A6034, where very quickly we came into the lush green countryside on the approach to Bolton Abbey. And around this area, the scenery, the views, the countryside, it just gets better and better.
Yeah, if you want to have a quick sneak peek through that gap, you can see the Abbey. Have you ever seen it? We're 32 miles into the ride and we're at Bolton Abbey, and the scenery now just gets better and better. The guys are over there. Bolton Abbey's behind that wall, but we're going to keep moving. It's not far from here.
Now when you are in this part of the world, always keep an eye out on the buildings and the architecture. It's absolutely stunning. There's some fantastic history here. Again, just there ahead in the distance, there's a fantastic property. What an absolutely stunning location this is. This area here leads to Apple Tree Wick, which again is another fantastic ride out.
Okay, we're on our way toward kind of Burnsall area, Grassington. When they call this place God's country, there's a reason why. It is just stunning scenery. It's lovely round rolling hills. The grass has been cut, so you've got nice patchwork quilt countryside. It's just brilliant.
Here we are now on the outskirts of Burnsall, and it's been quite a hilly ride so far, and I'm at the back with Simon just supporting him coming through this section. It's a nice downhill bit, and I think Simon was feeling the ride, so he needed some encouragement. With a cracking descent like this time of year it's always great to have a nice little descent, feel the fresh air in your face and just get a break from the riding, because some of the climbing along here was quite tough going.
This is the beautiful village of Burnsall. Get yourself down here, get in that cafe. I've been there before, but we're going further up that way. Stunning lanes, beautiful river scenery. The lads are here regrouping. I think Simon's feeling it a bit because it is quite lumpy. He's thinking about turning back, but the lads are saying no, keep going, keep going. You're better off staying as a group on these rides. Conserve your energy.
And just looking around at the scenery here, what more could you ask for? And this part of the Yorkshire Dales, it's a classic limestone area, so everything's made out of the stuff. You've got beautiful scenery, you've got fantastic roads. Look at the road ahead there, it just goes on like this. And although you're in the peloton talking to the lads a lot about bike talk, a lot of the lads, they come up to you and say, wow, this is a fantastic place to ride. And we've all been here before, but you've got to remember, this is why they call it God's country.
Right, well we're 42 miles into the ride. Grassington's on my right, but we're going to head on to Kettlewell. We're going to head on to Kettlewell because it's 6 miles away and that's the end point. We turn back after that, after finding the cafe. And the sun's come out, it's getting nice and warm now.
Before you approach Kettlewell, you can't miss Kilnsey Crag. I'm pointing it out there. What a fantastic location, and it's famous for its overhang, which many climbers try to get over. And there's Owen on the front, and he's a strong rider, and so far into a ride like this, a big turn on the front can cause a split in the group, as you can see there. I'm just hanging back, supporting Simon up this climb, because the gaps do appear very quickly when your legs are getting tired.
How many miles have you done, Simon?
Just the 51.
51, I'm on 45 and a half.
51.
Simon's travelled a bit further to get to the start point.
It's beautiful.
Not far from the cafe now.
Oh, cafe.
Cafe.
Halfway point.
Right, we've made it. This is the stunning little village of Kettlewell. It's just over there. The guys are ahead of me. There's a cracking cafe there. You can't get any better than this. It is absolutely stunning. Beautiful countryside. All I can hear is the birds singing. I've got the flies. But yeah, the River Wharf. There is Kettlewell.
on there, don't you?
I think that means something inappropriate. Yeah, a bit tense and everything.
And a big part of our rides out are to visit the cafes and have a chat and have a brew, socialise and have a laugh.
Do you think to be a big turn there, Daz? Well, you split the bunch up, as per usual.
Well, I won't go that far, but
Well,
it's the longest turn I've ever done, isn't it?
you can't call me today, Steve.
Do it, you only do it here.
I did the 10-mile turn.
10 mile turn.
10 miles?
Well, it felt like 10 miles for you.
10 miles? What was it, a couple of miles? No, it was about 10 miles.
More than you've done, I've not seen you on doing much.
That were a turn on the Skipton Keighley bypass at 33 mile an hour, wasn't it?
But you won't come back, you never did out there, did you?
It's time to leave Kettlewell behind us and follow this nice little country lane all the way back towards Grassington.
So, having had a nice cup of coffee, some bacon butties and a bit of bike talk, it was time to hit the road again, and we took a really nice back lane from Kettlewell going all the way towards Grassington. So here I am just trying to catch the guys up. I was off the back because I've been a victim of my own faffing, and faffing is something that can cause cyclists to lose a lot of time. As you can see, I'm carrying a little bit of pace and I am mindful that there's gravel in the centre of this road. There's the lads just about to catch them up now.
Carl, on your right.
And they do look good in that new team kit.
You're cycling along a cracking back lane. Watch out for the gravels. Single track back lane full of cyclists. Going towards Coniston. Or is it Conistone? How many miles in are you, Steve?
59 mile,
I'm on 52.
and the cafe's hit.
When you have loads of scones and bacon butties after 5 or 6 miles, all that sugar hits your legs and you go slightly dizzy for a few minutes.
Yeah, I feel dizzy, full stop.
All the blood's gone to your stomach.
Oh.
Well, we've come to a dead stop. They're putting that stupid, horrible chipping down. Sticks to your bike.
Waste of space.
It goes everywhere. Yeah. Well, I'm not riding on this. It keeps getting jammed in my frame. Pathetic.
Now little did I know that this section of the road was going to be resurfaced several times. And I apologise now for some of the language.
It's not about falling off, it's about just the damage it does to your bike, the tar, the pitch. Horrible surface. Right, well I'm back on good tarmac on this side. The guys went ahead, they rode through it, so you know, I'm well behind now. I'll go and catch them up. Right, I'm on the chase down now for the guys. Got good tarmac ahead, 24 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour. We'll catch them back in a minute. I can see them ahead. Oh, well, I've caught the guys up, they're just there. And we've got more of this ridiculous tarmac. If the Tour de France was coming through here and they put this down, they'd cancel the bloody race. Right, well, that's another section of tarmac. I've had to walk down the bloody highway on.
Anyway, having had a mini meltdown and a rant and a rave, Rest assured, this was just for the cameras, and here we are now, all regrouped on the outskirts of Skipton, carrying some fantastic pace, with Steve there just drafting very close by. We're heading on towards the Burnley area next.
Right, well, I've caught up with the guys. The tarmac's been good now ever since. They're just behind me, and we're approaching the outskirts of Skipton, and my mood has changed significantly. I don't like my bike getting scratched or damaged for no reason. Are you bypassing?
They're all safe with
That way?
Yeah.
Going towards Burnley?
Yeah.
Right, no worries, yeah. I weren't riding up there, I couldn't.
No.
Thanks for waiting. Okay, we've made some good progress on the 59. We're going to go left towards Barnoldswick and Burnley on the A56. Just a quick pit stop, refuel, get some Lucasade and waters inside us. We always use this petrol station here. Irby's that way, Barnoldswick, that way Nelson and Colne. That's the route back now towards Burnley.
Some big turns there, Daz. Make sure you get that on video.
That's on.
No, it's make believe, Daz. No big turns
there.
Mike spends a lot of time on the front.
On the front, yeah.
Rumour has it. Well, it's turned out to be a cracking day so far. I'm 70 miles in, feeling pretty good. I've got a belly full of Lucasade. That normally helps for about 15 miles. And the guys just behind me are going to catch up in a while. I'll catch you later.
Well, on this ride we had a fantastic day out. We climbed over 6,300 feet and we all managed over 105 miles. But we've all got to train hard every day of the week in order to come out and do this on a Saturday morning. The main thing is train, train, train. And at the end of the day, when you go out there with the guys, you know you're fit. And if you're fit, you can enjoy such a fantastic ride out. If you like these videos, let me know and I will make some more for you. And thank you for watching.
Cheers. Oh, that was worth it for that.